All right, boys. This is the trade recap of the day. So I'm going to. This was the trade I took. I'm going to walk you through how I did it, what was my thought process, etc., etc. So coming into the morning, we we had previous day low right here, and these relative equal low. And what I saw was we swept both of these at 7 a.m. Slightly before pre-market into this unmitigated 4 hour gap. So that to me was very bullish. And um, I'll just use this. No, I don't need to. Right, so that to me was very bullish. So what was I looking? Um, on the 15, there is not really much on the hourly. I mean, the only thing I had on the hourly was this unmitigated gap and this high resting inside of this bearish gap. So those were my key levels, specifically this one. This one was a very strong key level. So looking at the 15, right at market open, we made a 15-minute gap and we took that high. And to be bearish and look for these lows, I would need this 15-minute gap to get inversed. As you guys can already see, we did an inverse and we respected it. And we respected it and we're currently pushing higher. So yeah, that's pretty much it. On the 5 minute is just like the same thing as well. And so oh, and we also had these relative equal highs that I think we're gonna draw towards. We had these relative equal highs. But yeah, I mean we had these three stacked up draws, and we we got our this is technically like an AMD model. We got accumulation, manipulation down here, and then distribution. So yeah, that's why I was bullish. So we had this 15-minute gap as soon as we opened, and basically the reasoning I had for this trade was we came into the 15. Here we were kind of chopping structure. I mean, just kind of chopping, So um, yeah, then we what happened was we came down, and I actually cannot show this on MNQ because I took the trade on MNQ because I only wanted to risk $500, and the stop loss was 184 ticks, as you can see right here, 184 ticks. So what that means is for every 100 ticks, one mini is $500 risking. So I wanted to risk 500, so it was almost 200 ticks, so I just sized down. So I took 5 macros. So um, we took out these low. We took out this liquidity here from this low from everyone who was trying to buy here, and we also edged this unmitigated 3 minute gap. As you can see, we have an unfilled 3 minute gap, and yeah, so basically we had this 1 minute gap, and what happened was we inversed it. We time frames were aligned because we aligned a 4 hour with a 15. So we had our liquidity sweep and delivery from fair value gap. We had momentum. As you can see, these two candles are displacing through the. All right, ladies and gentlemen, no trades today. What? All right, sorry. I accidentally opened my phone and it was in a video from Dodges, so I'm sorry on that. But yeah, you guys, you can see we displaced through these both of these candles with a lot of momentum, and like we didn't really have a great target, but I was probably just gonna target like this high and maybe look to target this unfilled gap. Like we would have hit take profit, yeah, of course, but I mean it was kind of far away. I didn't know if we would get there, so yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to target. So, oops. Okay, so I was targeting like this high, and I went break even right here at this candle, and unfortunately, I closed my position. Why can't I? I closed my position 25 to 17. Where is that? It's right here. So as you can see, I only got about a zero point 0.5 risk to reward. I closed it like down here. So looking back, I really shouldn't have closed this position because we also made this nice OB that should have pushed us higher, and it did indeed. So, and also something I didn't see was I literally closed right after we inversed this 3 minute gap to the left, and this 4 minute gap to the left. So that was not good from my side. I definitely could have hold this position, but like, and yeah, the only reason why I closed it was we made an SMT with this high, so I was thinking we were gonna could have reversed, but like I was so confident in my bias that I should have not closed it. But it is what it is. I can show right here. I made $237 on my paper trading account, and also this for me was a very good trade, A plus, because we had a singular gap, right? Even though he didn't have clear targets. And on the 15 minute, what did we have as well? If you don't look at this candle here, if you don't look at this candle, we had equilibrium. From this swing low up to this swing high, we came into equilibrium. So this was very good for me to take longs. I mean, this setup was really a plus, like in my opinion. So it would be even better if we hadn't taken out the high resting inside of the hourly gap, like this high right at pre-market. But it is what it is. I mean, this was a very good trade, as you can see. It played out and went much higher. So what I'm going to do today is I will. I mean, I'm very confident in myself, and I pretty much know that if I just follow my model, and if I stick to my rules, which are maximum 3 trades a day, one win I'm done, one win one loss I'm done, 0-2 I'm done, which means 2 losses I'm done as well. So if I can just stick to my model, stick to my rules, and only risk 500 per trade, I know I am profitable because backtesting shows that I'm profitable. I can pass a challenge easily as long as I stick to my model. And to lose the challenge, I would need to have 4 losses, 4 straight losses in a row, you know? So losing 4 times in a row is very unlikely. There's like a 1% chance of that happening. Like 70% win rate model, if you have a 70% success rate, and the probability of losing 4 times in a row is like 1%. So yeah, I know that as long as I stick to my model, as long as I stick to my rules, I can pass the challenge. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to speak with my mom. I'm going to tell her that I'm ready, and yeah, tomorrow I'll be on my eval again. This is the fourth time that I will try, that I will attempt to pass it, and hopefully this time, because the other times, every single time I've lost my eval, like the last 3 times I've lost it, it was all in one day. I lost the 2K drawdown in one day because I didn't stick to my rules. I revenge traded after a loss. I didn't take the most A plus setups. This was an A plus setups. The other times I didn't take the most A plus setups. You know, so I mean, it is what it is, right? But um, yeah, that's pretty much it. And um, talking about right now, what is happening in the market right now, just do a little quick recap. Let me exit replay mode. Yeah, okay. So basically, we just hit the relative equal highs. I think this was the objective for the day. We're probably gonna go to the new week opening gap now, and I mean, yeah, this for me was like very obvious bias. So like looks like a clear accumulation, manipulation underneath these lows distribution. Like this looks extremely clean. This chart looks extremely clean, honestly. But yeah, that was pretty much a trade recap of the day. After expanding since market open, after expanding pretty much to 150 points, I'm just gonna be done for the day. Like I took a small W on my paper account, of course, which doesn't really matter because I'll buy funded now. But at least I got more experience and confidence in myself. So I mean, I'm pretty confident I can do this as long as I am patient. So yeah, I'm gonna be done for the day. There's really nothing else to target now. Like this was a very clear draw, but now there's no clear draw. Like the only clear like this is high resistance liquidity, and the only good draw to target would be like an unfilled 5 or 15 minute gap. But I mean, I'm not gonna take anything right now. Like this doesn't really good look good for trade. So I'll just come back tomorrow, and tomorrow we'll see what we get, right? So see you guys tomorrow.